after it, MP.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at Minnesota, and not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Mitchell. Powell is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the 2. And for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Junior. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. So, Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players. But Only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And there's Randall on the assist from Ingle.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now, Hero. Saw him with 29 points last game. Can they get it? That one's in, his first shot this game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the middle. Jaquez with the steal. Mitchell right side. Rebound, Minnesota. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one following a loss to Washington.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Bucket is good.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
Hero passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Mitchell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his.
Powell against Ingles. For three, Mitchell trains the three-pointer. And that'll tie this game up.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural score, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
Here's Junior after Tyler Hero's bucket. It's deflected. Gobert finds Randall. Here's Junior. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Jaquez. And again, it's Minnesota.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Mitchell. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Junior. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Joe Ingles. The Heat also changing it up. Khalil Ware comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Fontecchio in for Davion Mitchell. Euro Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Shots good by Miller.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Minnesota in the lead. Miller outside. Down low. It's Powell on the wing. Outside, Hero. Back to Powell. And another basket for Miami.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And it's Junior missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Hero. Jaquez outside. Now where? A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Here's Jaquez. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. And Ware now top of the key. Misses the three.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Over in the corner, Edwards buries the long-range jumper. And now a 5-point Minnesota lead.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Has to Ware. There's the three. No good. Shot missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Junior, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Junior. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Junior's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now, here's Clark. No good on the three. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Larson, no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And there's Randall on the assist from Reed. Randall's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Bounce pass, Smith. Adebayo with the screen on Clark. Has to Ware. Adebayo down low. Guarded by Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for Smith. And the first one at the line is good.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
And Adebayo drops them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Clark outside. Out to the wing. Here's Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Mitchell kicks to Ware. Now, Fontecchio. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Norman Powell. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped 27 points and knocked down his share of three-pointers. That was a factor, too. Once he found his rhythm, it was pretty much over. He found a way to do whatever he wanted. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the night. Here's Mitchell. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Pass to Powell. Back to Mitchell. Adebayo, high post. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Reed. Again, the miss by the Heat.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
Mitchell outside. Adebayo finds Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Junior. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Fontecchio still yet to score. Now Ware. Pass to Adebayo. Looking to end the run. Mitchell wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 16. Inside. Here's Edwards. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 12.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Minnesota making some changes. Gobert comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Joe Ingles in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Miami, Nikola Jovic is checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Hero subbed in for Fontecchio. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ware. Outside, Hero. They set the pick. Back to Ware. 4 on the shot clock. Powell for 3. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
A volume shooter from deep. Powell will take that shot every time.
Timberwolves leading by 15. And here's Junior. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think, would be helpful.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Junior.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now here's Powell. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side. Both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Gobert. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Powell for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Junior. And it's Miami with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
Good to see Powell moving the ball like this. I mean, we know he can score. But choosing that time to set up a teammate, well done dime there.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the score by Miami. And here's Ingles outside. Kept alive. Out to Edwards. Pass to Junior. Off target at the rim. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Powell feeling it out a bit. A clear look for Mitchell. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Here's Hero. Here's Jovic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jovic has got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Minnesota sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
The Heat trail by 14 on the floor for Miami. They've got Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Powell. And it's Mitchell. And it's Hero in the shooting guard.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
To the right side. Here's Junior. And slam dunk by Gobert.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Hero. After the basket by Minnesota. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Off target from three-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Junior. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thanks. The Heat trail by 14. In the corner, Powell with it. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Junior. Drops in the layup for two. Junior's got 15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Junior with it. He's got 15. Pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Here's Junior. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Mitchell sets the screen for Hero. Lets it go with a three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now, here's Junior. 17 points in the game. Three-pointer, Randall. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this.
Goes up on the high post. Here's Edwards. 6 for 6. He's ripped the miss from the field.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Hero against Edwards. Hero kicks to Powell. Over Ingles. The shot by Powell, no good.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes The shot just doesn't go down.
And yes, it's good. Junior's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Mitchell passes to Jaquez. Back to Mitchell. Powell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Miami no good on that time either.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
To the inside. Here's Randall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Randall's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Hero against Edwards. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Powell. Another miss by Powell.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Great positioning on the putback. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Joe Ingles. Reed also with the sub. Fontecchio's checked in. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trying to get something going. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 16.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
To the paint. Here's Reed. Lays it up off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
A difficult situation for Miami. There's Hero with the three. The rebound by Edwards. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Handle a screen on Hero. Down low. Here's Junior. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Junior's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They have banged the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Powell kicks to Hero. Takes a three. Hero can't get that one to fall. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Junior the pass to Reed. Yep, that one goes. Reed's got 7 points in the game.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
And a wide open look for Hero. Hero can't get that one to fall. Right side, Edwards. To the middle, here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And Miami has possession after the basket by Minnesota. Really left alone that time. Hero's got 19 points.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Now, Junior. 21 points in the game. DiVincenzo passes to Junior. Back to DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup. DiVincenzo's got his third basket of the night right there.
DiVincenzo fighting hard for that bucket. Great determination.
Powell kicks to Hero. Jacks up a three. And the Heat, another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Junior off on the layup. Hero scanning the floor. And it's Miami with another.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Minnesota ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head. Right here in the head.
Greg urging his team to go on a run here.
I mean, they have what it takes. And Coach Spo right now just trying to spark a fire in his group.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Bones Hyland. Then there's Reed. It's Beringer in at the 5. Roman the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Inside, here's Ware. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ware's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Clark outside. Outside, Reed. The 3 for DiVincenzo. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Jovic gets it to go.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Hyland passes to Reed. Back to Hyland. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
It's good.
And for his stature, Norman Powell's very capable of finishing inside with authority.
Pass to Beringer. Hyland deciding where to go with it. Reed gets the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And here is Powell. Here's Ware. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside, Reed. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Jovic passes to Mitchell. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota making a switch. Conley's checked in. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Conley. Pass to Clark. Here's Hyland. Sinks the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Conley surveying the D. DiVincenzo finds Hyland. No good from outside. The Heat have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Jaquez. Mitchell left side. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Now, here's Clark. Takes the 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Powell. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Fontecchio down low. Defended by DiVincenzo. Jaquez the pass to Ware. Back to Fontecchio. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Powell. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here is Conley. Outside, Reed. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in. Reed's got 10 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Fontecchio. No good with the triple. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. Outside, Reed. And here is DiVincenzo. From past the arc. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jaquez the pass to Mitchell. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Minnesota's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. DiVincenzo with it. Outside, Reed. Off target with his 3.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And a one-sided season series this has been. In the final game of the year between these two, they end up doing everything necessary to finish up with a 2-0 record against Miami.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Junior.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ware kicks to Mitchell. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Now, here's Junior. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Unbelievable effort by you tonight, MP. Disruptions, deflections, interceptions. You were wreaking havoc. Do you feel in the zone?
Woo! I was having some fun out there tonight, Jennifer. The other team either didn't believe in me or they didn't remember me because they kept coming at me. Like, what? Maybe they'll remember next time after this game.
Great game, MP. Thank you so much. Back to you, Kevin.
Jennifer, thank you. Thank you for...
Just be sure that no one's feet are getting in the walkway 100 to 0, but until the night goes on.
Oh,
Okay? Yes.
good one, I guess.
I'm not your coach. I'm just gonna go. Lineups on the floor
Yeah,
that
probably.
Got it on. Well, where else?
I'm starting to get hungry. Maybe get some more seafood.
Don't do anything.
Ooh,
Just
I love
aware
good
that
eggs
you're
Benedict.
nervous.
I'm a pancake man. I'm so nervous I'll do something wrong.
But sometimes you
Calm
need
down. Focus on the shot. In the back.
You're not going to the right place. I'm nervous if the
Do
pancakes
not
are
sneeze.
substantial enough. Okay, I'll send you some restaurant
That's enough.
recommendations.
Just go take a break, but don't walk in front of the camera. What's on the menu?
Has anyone taught you about the 3-second rule?
Anything on the
Maybe. Where'd you go on vacation? I went to baseball.
Oh, you did?
We're still good for tomorrow, right?
Oof, can we move it to later this week? Tomorrow is terrible for me.
Nah.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, what you working on?
Great game.
Get your mind right.
Ready to lose. No. Ball. Screen. They're coming. Help me out. Yo, watch him. Hey, yo, front him.
Watch outside. Switch.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
What's the roll? Switch. Spring coming. Hey, get him board. Get him board.
Step out.
That's on you. Hey, good board.
Ball, we good.
Right here.
Let's get y'all.
That's all day, Mike. Set up. How'd I miss that?
Come on, MP.
Go down. You ready for that air?
MP.
Outspoken rookie MP will get his first look in the starting lineup tonight.
True. We had chip bags years back. Snack music.
Okay, what's up?
Right there.
Nature walk.
Maybe we can take
Sounds a bit boring.
Like a
go
lot.
There's a
waterfall, epic viewpoints, and
like Japan,
I'll bring the chicks.
Australia.
Y'all know I got it.
Japan.
Okay, I'm game.
I wanna see
Try
Tokyo.
something new.
I love seeing those
Okay,
steakhouses.
but if it's more than an hour, I'm staying inside.
What's up, like
Huh.
looking at those
Maybe you
cats?
can clean it for me.
You're joking.
No, they look super cool. They're even
So every year, that's not
Everyone.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Julius Randle.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. Dean Wade is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at small forward. And for Minnesota, Randle and Gobert are in the middle. Anthony Edwards out there with Junior. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
And how about Edwards? Keeping his head up and spotting the open. Man.
Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. To the wing, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Junior against Garland. Junior passes to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Now Junior. Outside, Ingles lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Garland against Junior. And the the shot is good by Garland.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize, but I love his aggressiveness.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Going inside, Randall with a steal. Here's Junior, and he converts the layup.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Wade, the pass to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Junior outside. Now here's Gobert. The D's right on him. And they double up Junior. Yep, count it.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Hunters checked in for the Cavaliers. And the free throw, no good. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little bit.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Minnesota with the ball. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. And the basket by Edwards.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Wade. Junior against Garland. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
And Junior gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. And that's now 9 points now for Junior.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. And here's Hunter, still without a bucket. Garland. Cleveland again missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Warriors, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
When I look at Minnesota, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Junior with it. He's got 11. Outside, DiVincenzo. Junior, a screen on Hunter. And DiVincenzo hits from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Outside Hunter. Garland against Junior. Garland, the pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
That's where the bigs make their money, battling inside, and Allen, yeah, he knows it.
Pass to Edwards from downtown, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Now here is Junior. coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Garland, pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making it look so easy. The 6'11" Allen just hops up and finishes it perfectly.
You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
Here's Garland. Following the score by Minnesota. Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 5 now.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Clark is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Highland in for Junior. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Allen. Strus comes in for Tyson. Mitchell's checked in for Wade. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Darius Garland. Now here's Highland. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Highland. Jacks up a 3. There's 1:12 left in the opening quarter. Second chance shot. Yes, on the jumper.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Ball outside. Back to Mitchell. And the layup is good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Highland, the pass to Clark. Now Highland. Back to Clark. Outside, Highland. Ball with a steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Strus outside. Reid with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 14. DiVincenzo, pass to Reid. Let's go with a 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Larry Nance is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Hunter. Floats one up, and it's good on the lay-in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Back to you, Brian.
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Minnesota shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end. They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the basket by Cleveland. And here's Clark for three. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Now here's DiVincenzo. An 11-point game for him in the win against Miami. Clock at 6. From deep, Conley. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Inside. The kick to Hunter. Pass the ball. Back to Hunter. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Minnesota leading by 10. Now Conley. Pounded by Ball. Back to Randall. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randall can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Minnesota with some changes. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Clark. And Junior subbed in for Mike Conley. Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Mitchell. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on DiVincenzo. Garland for three. Reed with the rebound.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
From deep, Junior. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Garland, no good.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
The offensive rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
There's the triple. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Junior against Ball. Outside for Randall. Randall on the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Edwards. Launches the 3. No luck on that one. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Ball passes to Allen. Cleveland working the ball around now. And the shot is good by Garland.
Despite being only about 6'1", Garland is a terrific finisher in the paint, even with the defense all in his space.
Now here is Junior. He's got 11. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here's Strus outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season. Edwards gets the bucket.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his 3rd of the game.
Ball against Junior. Strus picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert's checked in for Reed. And it's Ingles in for DiVincenzo. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade comes in for Hunter. And it's Tyson in for Ball. From deep, Junior. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Cavaliers trail by 14. Pass to Garland. The three ball. Cleveland again missing.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Ingles with it. Picked up by Allen. Ingles passes to Junior. Missed inside. Well, the Cavaliers shooting only 36% during the second. Into the lane. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He tallied 21 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. It's been an incredible stretch for him, and we'll find out soon enough if he can keep it going. Send it back to you guys.
Allie, great info there. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Out to Garland. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right side Ingles. And here's Junior outside. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Allen. Now Garland takes the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Reed. 13 points for Anthony Edwards.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Back to Garland. Will it go? Again, Garland missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
On the wing, Junior. Oh, he tries a 3. Can't hit that one. The Cavaliers trail by 19. With the drive. Pass to Wade. They set the pick. The 3. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. "15 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Garland. Tries again. Deflected by Gobert. With 1 on the clock. No good. And so it's Minnesota up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Timberwolves.
Seems like they can't miss, just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq-like numbers. When you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Minnesota leading by 19. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Junior, he's out there with Edwards. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Gobert. On the wing, Ingles lets it go from deep. Puts up a 3, drills it from deep. Ingles got 9.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Here's Edwards. Checked by Mitchell. Edwards, the pass to Junior. Gobert inside. Allen defending. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Now here's Mitchell. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. 5 to shoot with the 10-footer. That one a little long.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Edwards. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Junior. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Wade's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. That one is off. Outside, Ingles. Junior outside. He tries for 3. Pass to Ingles. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Anthony Edwards.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. The Cavs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Cleveland calls timeout. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number, but players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within, the want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
And here's Allen. Give him 8 points now. Garland with the ball. From the arc. Drains the triple. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
Minnesota leading by 22. Outside Edwards. Back to Junior. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Number 12, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Junior. So he gets them both. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Allen pass to Garland from deep. And Cleveland another 3.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. PA, back to you.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Hunter. Following the score by Minnesota. No luck on that one.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Count that one. 14 points for Julius Randle.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randle, he usually gets the best of it.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Garland. Releases. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And there it is for him.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Wade. From outside the arc. Garland, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Junior outside. Here's Gobert. Here's Tyson. Garland for 3. Another miss by Garland.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And here's Junior outside. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Wade. Yet to see a basket. They set a pick. And stolen by Edwards. To the paint. Here's Randle. They get it back. And here's Junior outside. He can't hit that time. For Cleveland, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Garland. Now here's Hunter. Guarded by Edwards. Allen, the pass to Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Over Edwards. Hits the front of the rim and out. Minnesota's got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Ingles. Here's Randle. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Randle's got 16 points.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
To get back on track, and the shot is good by Garland.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to Randle. Outside Edwards. Junior, a screen on Hunter. Edwards finds Junior. With the teardrop. And he takes it up and lays it in. Junior's got 11 in the second half.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now Hunter. Allen with a screen on Edwards. And here's Hunter for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Outside Edwards. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Pass to Wade. Here's Tyson, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Here's Highland. 2 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for Cleveland right now, Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to Clark. Now Highland. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. They grab their own miss. Here's the hook. And Reed with a nice bucket inside. Reed's got his first points in this one.
You don't see the hook shot too often these days, but hey, it can be so effective.
The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound Minnesota. Now here's Highland. Pass to DiVincenzo. Left side Highland. Shoots over Ball. Highland misses.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Now here's Nance. Nance with a screen on DiVincenzo. Mitchell misses. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The 3 from Ball. Cleveland again missing. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Highland, the pass to Clark. High post Reed. It's stolen by Hunter. Ball surveys the floor. Over Highland. And Baron J pulls it down.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now here's Reed. Shoots over Ball. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Highland.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Strus. From deep, Mitchell sinks the tray.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Back to Ball. Pass to Nance. And here's Ball. On the wing, Mitchell. DiVincenzo covering. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up, and he will put it down on you quick.
Steps back. Here's Baron J. He's guarded by Nance. Back to Highland. This one for 3. Counted from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Nance. Outside Hunter. Pass the ball. 4-3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And he wasted no time getting those points back. Great response from Ball.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Driving inside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Highland. No good with the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Highland, the pass to Reed. Fires for 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Pass to Highland. The 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Nance has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Strus. Ball outside. There's the 3. No good there.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Here's Highland. Minnesota again missing.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Mitchell, the pass to Ball. Here's Strus. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Highland finds Clark. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first one falls. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
And Cleveland making a change here. Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Wade comes in for Hunter. Tyson, he's checked in for Strus. And Darius Garland subbed in for Ball.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Junior.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Now here is Junior. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back to Highland. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
And here's Junior. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
One or two changes recently. So everyone that's supposed to be here has one? No deal.
Yes. Kids too?
So I was given some more thought about our international evaluation if we don't see one.
And how long they are?
Also, just be sure that no one's feet are getting in a walkway or
We
court
are.
area as
The two of
night
you are
goes
going to
on.
save us almost an hour a
Head on
week.
the circle. Sounds
I'm not your
great.
coach. Yeah, how's
My daughter was
that?
asking me to make
Well,
some
I guess. We'll be making weekly slideshows by continent of our top 5 target players.
No, last
Yeah,
time I snuck
you.
in some kale.
after it, MP. After work tonight, catch some stand-up comedy?
Because I love the idea. Photo Saturday.
Got you. How do you feel last time?
Taking notice.
I like this one
That's
photo.
every photo. Look, I'm not.
The last that you picked up was your taking yourself. Maybe you don't need stand-up. We got a comic right here, right now.
You think the German kid can make the leap?
Hey, this is
I
tunnel
put the
stats.
odds at 100 to
that tipped over in the
9.
tunnel. Okay, would you make
You know
a
what?
list? I'm just kidding. I hear
Probably
that.
for the best.
Whoa.
So, have you decided on your travel destinations?
I have. I'm off to Melbourne, Australia, and a day in Brisbane.
It's
Oh,
called
that's where a
Culture
couple of
Guide.
the
Try it
California
out
kids
sometime.
went to, right?
Commemorate. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, sounds good. I love that. That's great.
How's your dog doing? He's good. Just got out of that puppy stage.
At forward, 6'9", number 32, Dean Wade. At small forward, at 6'6", number 20, Jalen Tyson. At guard, 6'1", number 10, Darius Garland. At center, 6'11", number 31, Jared Allen. At guard, 6'3", number 45, Donovan Mitchell. The head coach of your Cleveland Cavaliers is Kenny Atkinson. Once again, the starters for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Junior's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, the highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. Jared Allen is out there with Wade. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
Hangs on the trifecta.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Now, here's Junior. Has to Gobert. It's Junior, top of the key. Top of the key jumper, no good. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Junior. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And he hits the first of 3. Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the 3rd most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
He hits the second from the line.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
And he makes all 3.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Junior. That one good for 2. Junior's got his 2nd basket of the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. To the inside is Garland. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
Here's Randall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. It's a tie ball game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Second team foul.
On defense, Minnesota. Outside Garland. Screen by Allen. Goes up from the top of the key. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 5.
He's a high-volume jump shooter for a reason. Garland has tremendous touch from almost anywhere.
Here's Junior. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
You can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Now, Junior, after Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer. And that one's good, Junior.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Garland. Another miss by Garland.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And Garland comes to help. Up top, Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Junior missing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Here's Junior. Jared Allen making his last shot. Junior the pass to Ingles. Over to the left wing. Now here's Junior. Guarded by Garland. From down in the low post, it goes.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Allen with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. The three from Garland. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
You have to take Garland seriously at the arc. He is a talented shooter.
Three-pointer, Randall. Hits it from three-point range. Randall's got 5 now.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Allen. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Deep 2 from Ball. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Let's check in now with our Allie Lapores, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Junior in the last matchup against Cleveland played phenomenal. He dropped 27 points and was on fire from outside. The D had no answer for him. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Now, here's Garland. After the miss from Junior. Strus finds Allen. Pass to Garland. Lobbed up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Garland. And here at the midway point of the season, the perfect time to check out the rookie rankings. Who will be the NBA Rookie of the Year? Some great young players. You look at Junior. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
Here's Mitchell following the 3 by Minnesota. And it's Ball in the corner. To the paint. Mitchell right side. Shoots the 3. And Beringer pulls it down. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Highland. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Ball in the corner. It's up a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Bones Highland.
Mike Conley.
Here's Hunter. He has yet to score. Nance a screen. Ball from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Inside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And here is Mitchell. And it's Ball in the corner. Again, ball missing. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Minnesota on top, leading by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Hunter is out there with Nance, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Timberwolves leading by 6. Randall is doubled. Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Reed misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's it.
Here's Ball. Who's in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they let it fly from downtown. Randall kicks to Clark. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. And he hits the jump shot. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Ball, the bounce pass. Mitchell outside. Nance a screen on DiVincenzo. Mitchell passes to Nance on the left block. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
And then Randall slams it in.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
Nance a screen on DiVincenzo. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. It's good from long range. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Nance. Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Porter subbed in for Ball. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Checked in for Bryant. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Junior's checked in for Mike Conley. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Randall against Hunter. Here's Junior. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 12 points for Junior.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Porter, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Here's Junior. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists, So important to team chemistry.
Porter. Strus finds Porter. Outside Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. That three off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, team. Darius Garland, he's a true point guard. He said, I try to get everybody involved. That's how I grew up. My dad always said, play the right way, and it'll come back to you. But with this kind of shooting touch, the Cavaliers have asked him to look for his own offense a bit more. Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, more than capable. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Junior. 17-point lead, their biggest. Count it.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Well, Cleveland shooting just 29% in this game. They're not a pretty sight out there offensively. And slammed up by Allen.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him is that he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows.
Level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Now here's Allen. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And it's Allen with the jam.
A rare assist there from Hunter. They want him to continue to work on his playmaking.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Time to get loud, man. On their way to the floor is George.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert comes in for Randall. And it's Joe Ingles in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Ingles the bounce pass. Gobert with the screen on Garland. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Junior. Junior's got his 5th assist in this one. Allen outside. Pass to Garland. Locked up there for Allen. Stolen by Reed. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 1:46 left in the second quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wade. A 3-ball. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
That's good by Mitchell.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, Junior, he's got 12. And Gobert kicks to Junior. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards dishes to Junior. Back to Edwards. Right wing, and a wide open look for Junior. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponents for being disruptive.
And so it's Minnesota Timberwolves with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings.
Well, right now for Minnesota, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens? That's exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the number one spot. It's just what I said.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside. Break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randle and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Junior, and it's Ingles in at the three. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game.
Number 12, taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screen. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And here's Ingles outside. Drills the three-pointer. Ingles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. What a terrific move that was. Garland's got 10.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Ingles finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Here's Junior. Pass to Gobert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Gobert trying to get open, and that one's good, Junior. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Points for him. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. That shot off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Edwards passes to Junior. To the wing right side. 3-pointer, Randle. A three-pointer is right on target.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Wade outside for 3. Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs. Timberwolves leading by 20. Edwards looking it over. Down low. And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 17 now.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Out to Wade. Pass to Garland. And here is Allen, defended by Gobert. Clock at 4. The 3 from Garland. Great D that time from Junior. The Timberwolves have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a 5th.
Here's Junior. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Unloads from 9. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Joe Ingles. Free throw good. Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Hands it from downtown. Edwards got 6.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. Well, he's put that first half behind him, and looks like his confidence is back.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Tyson. No scoring in this one. Randall with the ball. Pass to Junior. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Garland looking it over. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Fans, get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance!
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. And it's Clark in for Edwards. 1:42 left in the third quarter of the game. DiVincenzo against Mitchell. Good on the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the game.
Showing off his skills with the floater. That's just one of many ways DiVincenzo can beat you.
For three, Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Now, here's Junior. Not a lot of room. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
1:02 left in the third. Mitchell passes to Nance. To the middle. Here's Ball. Buries it down low.
Not settling there. Lonzo gets inside for a high percentage left.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Ball. 35 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely, and no good. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Mitchell. 18 points for him. Inside, Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And so it's Minnesota with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Larry Nance out there with Hunter. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Randall down low, covered by Hunter. Clark outside. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Mitchell. And jammed down as he goes right over Naz Reid.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Pass to Reid. Back to Conley. Randall outside. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Ball kicks to Strus. Nance outside. Pass to Mitchell. Outside, Ball. Fires from the wing. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Clark for the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Mitchell outside. Going inside. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell shrugging off the contact.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Fans, get on your feet and make some noise for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Nance. And it's Garland in for Mitchell. And then for Minnesota, Edwards has come in for Clark. Bones Highland comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Junior subbed in for Mike Conley. Timberwolves leading by 15. Pass to Randall. Now here's Junior. And the shot no good, a bit short. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Strus passes the ball. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves have gone 0 of 6 in the 4th quarter. A disastrous start to the period. And the wide open shot from Reed. Buries it from 3-point range.
3 points.
And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
You don't want to leave Reed any space out there. He's an efficient 3-point shooter.
Allen passes the ball. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Come around.
Now, Junior. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Ball kicks to Allen. Outside Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Lobbed up there for Allen.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Now, here's Junior. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Ball's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Strus. Ball feeling it out a bit. And here is Hunter. And here's Garland for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Here's Highland. Launches it. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Maxing baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
It's time for the dance man. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Joe Ingles in for Highland. The 3 from Garland. He drills the 3.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
At the line for the Timberwolves, number 12, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Junior. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Wade outside. Now Garland. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Now here's Junior, guarded by Garland. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. And it misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. The shot is good.
And Garland is doing whatever he wants on offense, looking absolutely dominant.
Now Randall. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Knocks down the three.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Allen, no good on the free throw.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
Porter with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Junior. Jacks up a three. Up top Edwards. Now Randall. Junior sets the screen for Randall. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball. Screws. Misses the three. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it. Any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Craig Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Good game, MP.
No. Whenever you get that look on your face, that means someone says something.
Yeah, man. Your mom's all on social saying how you gonna drop 50 tonight.
No. I told her to stay off the socials. All right, look, my mom can't handle it when someone criticizes me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. She just love her baby boy.
And she's a New Yorker, so don't forget about that. Like, she don't play when it comes to me. She'll cuss you out. Like, seriously, I've seen her do it.
Shout out to Mama MP.
Oh, God.
Question is, you really think you going for 50?
I love you, Ma. I really do, but I'm not guaranteeing a 50-piece. Not tonight. I'm gonna do my own thing, though. And I'll still make you proud.
You know that it's stacked, but we need a couple more cards to draw. So help me with the 5-point summary of why we should trade for Kick in the next 2 drafts.
You've seen a little wear on the court?
Uh-huh.
I want fatigue to be an issue.
MP about to tear the roof off. And we got the time and sizing up the event each and every time.
Good, MP.
Tonight.
smile, I'll shift. Keep
Why would anybody be listening? That's a little intense. We are at a sporting event. I like the cologne goodbye smile.
Not at all. Game face only.
And then I realized my key was inside the backpack. Wait, the backpack that's now sitting on your doorstep 2 flights down? Yes. While you're locked inside the house? Yes. How'd you get out? Fishing pole. That's quite the catch. You should get that backpack mounted on your wall. I should. I thought I was going to have to shimmy down the drain pipe. Ooh, I would have paid to see that.
Okay, that's only because...
All right, boys. I think we'll break that out. Yep.
Please text the word "Citizen" along with your issue and keep updated to 55555. A member of our circulation team will respond immediately.
And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring your family, and get a free Crunk bobblehead. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for California.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Julius Randle.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking them to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Cassett at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's Junior in at the point. And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
I love to see MP vocalize his specific goals, but that comes with the potential of firing up your opponent. Just think back to Anthony Edwards' statement about Kyrie Irving ahead of the Western Conference Finals in 2024. We know how talented MP is, but there's lots of talent in this league. You got to be careful not to poke the bear, and there are quite a few tough matchups MP is going to be facing. That's what he does, rock solid at the line.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
I spoke with MP before the game, and he's been focusing on being the best point guard that he can be. He told me, I want this team to be successful, and that starts with me. It's my job to run this offense and get my guys their shots. So a clear mission statement for MP. Guys?
MP loves setting up his teammates, Alex. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
San Antonio moving the ball around. And it's Fox missing. Here's Minnesota. 4-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that one drops for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Fox. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Then let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
And the basket by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hit you with the three-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
Here's Castle. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
The Timberwolves trail. And that one's good. Junior.
Well, improving his passing over the years. This is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert, and a wrinkle or two in the offseason.
Castle outside. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Wembanyama. It's blocked by Gobert. Puts it up. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Junior.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Back to Fox. Looking to end the run. McDaniels with the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Junior outside. Randall a screen on Castle. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. What a great season it's been thus far, Doris. We're about halfway through it. What stands out to you?
You know what's remarkably consistent, B.A.? There's always a surprise for the good and the bad. A team we expected to be in the mix maybe struggles because of an injury or because of bad chemistry, and then there's always an overachiever.
Here's Junior. He had 22 in the win against the Cavs in Cleveland.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Vassell outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Back to Junior. Shot from the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
And it's Fox missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Number 12, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Junior. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for McDaniels. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. And both free throws good for Junior. for San Antonio. They've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Right wing. Reed against Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Fox. Beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
Doris, something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points for him last game against the Cavs in Cleveland. They're running. Jumps up. Here's Fox. Finished off the break. Fox has got 8 points.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against Cleveland played phenomenal. He had 22 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. All around, he just seemed unstoppable, getting everything he wanted. Hopefully he's got more of that energy for us tonight.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Ingles, he's checked in for Miller. Highland comes in for Edwards. And Conley subbed in for Junior.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Johnson. He had 9 points in his last time out.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Back to Conley. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, DiVincenzo. The three is up. Here's Ingles. That shot missing. Johnson with the defensive effort. Castle on the wing. He's guarded by Highland. Castle outside. There's the drive. Counted. And the Spurs lead by 1. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
I really like the attitude they've displayed here early on.
They're working together so well, and there's a level of certainty that comes from trusting one another.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Now here's Johnson. No points yet. Castle misses. Now here's Conley. Randall outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist from Randall.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket. Yes, sir.
Johnson with a bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Harper. 17 points for him. Last game against the Celtics in Boston. Cornette passes to Johnson. Here's Harper. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Reed. Johnson with a double team. For three, DiVincenzo. Rebound by San Antonio. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm. Just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
DiVincenzo with the steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Clark. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
I just love the ball move.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Doris offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Ryan, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunity.
Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
From deep, Junior. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Second team foul.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Castle outside. Here's Fox. San Antonio again missing.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Randall, pass to Edwards. Junior against Fox. Here's Junior. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Timberwolves, number 12, 2 shots.
Free throw good. Junior. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And both free throws good for Junior.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
MP has been known to speak his mind on social media at times, but now it's his family getting in on the action. Recently, MP's mom has gone into some verbal spats with fans across the league, and MP told me that's just who she is. It doesn't bother me, but I understand how it can look. And guys, it looks like we now know where he gets it from.
The modern era, plenty of discourse, friendly or otherwise. Thanks. Three-pointer, Fox. Randall pulls down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 5. From 11 feet away, Edwards, no good. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
All right, with this brief pause, let's take a look at the league's best passing teams. The Timberwolves, number 1.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Free throw good. Junior. Nas Reed's checked in for Randall. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Olynyk checked in for Cornette. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Spurs trail by 4. Fox surveying the D. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Fade away to create some space. 15 points now for Junior.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Pass to Vassell. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby!
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. Junior outside. Sweet little floater. Junior's got 17.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Vassell. There's a minute 40 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Olynyk. 5 on the clock. No good from outside.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Wembanyama against Gobert. 3-pointer, Fox. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Johnson against Junior. Pass to Reed. Junior, a screen on Olynyk. Reed, good. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Now is Reed on the inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Wembanyama. Fox finds Wembanyama. Over Gobert. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Minnesota leading by 8. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Junior passes to Reed. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Reed's got 12 points now in the quarter. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. For 3. Not going to go that time. And that concludes the first half. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kitty.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
Well, Ernie, what's Kitty?
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Either is that. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Fox in at the point guard position.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Fox outside. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's the 3. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Fox. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Tenacious stuff there from Fox. It takes guts to sink a shot while being fouled.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards finds Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Barnes in the post, guarded by Edwards. And it's Fox missing. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Tipped away. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Randall, the pass to Junior. Back to Randall. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Here's Fox. San Antonio again can't hit. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the middle. And it's Junior missing. Spurs trail by 8. Inside. McDaniels with a steal. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. 3-pointer, Fox. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Minnesota's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Castle outside. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama, high post. And he's 6 for 12 after that one. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Junior. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama screen. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
At the line for Minnesota, number 12, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And he makes both free throws. Spurs trail by 12. Castle outside. Pass to Barnes. And here's Wembanyama, defended by Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
Learn the lesson quickly, folks. Do not test Rudy Gobert.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Oh, and Fox with the block. Vassell, right side. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. one falls for Vassell.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Hits both from the stripe. And here's Junior. 19 points in the game. Down low. Here's Randall. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got 6 assists here tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
Well, you look at Castle, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Really off on his shooting, just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Junior. Outside Edwards. Takes a three. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On the wing, Junior. He's guarded by Barnes. Gobert passes to Junior. Clock at 4. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now.
Oh, my God! Look out below! How creative is that? Barnes showing off the near 40-inch vertical. He can jump over your head.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Minnesota leading by 15. Junior with it. 21 points in the game. Here's McDaniels. Gets to the corner and hits it.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Vassell with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. A 3 from Barnes. Nails it from 3. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Olynyk comes in for Barnes. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Vassell. Junior with the bucket. Spurs trail by 17. Now Fox. 14 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Outside Olynyk. Just 5 to shoot. Olynyk with a screen on DiVincenzo. Castle misses.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Over to the wing. And here's Clark for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Castle for three. The shot won't fall. The Timberwolves lead by 17. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Highlands checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Olynyk with a screen on DiVincenzo. Vassell. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Harper, first personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Minnesota, number 12, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Spurs trail by 18. Castle left side. The kick to Olynyk. This one for three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in it for three. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Wembanyama with a bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Timberwolves lead by 16. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Clark from the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Harper. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. DiVincenzo, pass to Conley. Now Clark. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Randall. The shot misses. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. To the inside. Outside for Wembanyama. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Back to Randall. The shot. Minnesota again missing.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Pass to Harper. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Outside Johnson. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
That one goes in. 16 points here for Naz Reid.
When you've got it going offensively, you keep your foot on the gas pedal. Naz Reid doing exactly that.
Wembanyama, screen on Conley. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer. Vassell outside. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves lead by 18. Randall draws the double. The kick out to Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Minnesota. Junior comes in for Conley. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Castle comes in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. On defense, Minnesota. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Three-pointer, Fox. Edwards pulls it in.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
The three, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level.
Element can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. And San Antonio with a change here too. Johnson. Castle on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. To the paint. Here's Randall. Rebound.
At his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Here's Barnes. Castle outside. Here's Cornette. Can they get it? And Gobert with a block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Junior passes to Gobert. Fades and shoots. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Fox. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And here's Junior. Fader on the way. DiVincenzo. Pass to Junior. Randall outside. From outside the arc. Yes. And it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got assist number 8 now on the night. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Fox, that's good.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. Shannon comes in for Anthony Edwards. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Cornette, and it's Devin Vassell in for Johnson. Pass to Reed, and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 3rd foul so far. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008. Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-4 run. To the inside. Out to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Junior passes to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Highland, the pass to Junior. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Spurs, they're shooting just 35% from the floor.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Junior.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
The Spurs shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Barnes. Shoots. And Castle with the basket on the assist by Barnes.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Junior outside. The three, DiVincenzo drops in the three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Outside Barnes. Wembanyama down low, working on Reed, and here's Vassell from the arc, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Highland with it. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what. Give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Good win for you tonight, MP. You were prolific finding teammates for baskets and hitting double digits for assists. How do you like playing distributor versus leading scorer?
Woo! Whatever it takes to win, that's my favorite role. It's all creation anyway. You're either creating for yourself or someone else. But nights like tonight, woo, when guys are getting to their spots and knocking down shot after shot, it's mad fun dishing in the rock. And that kind of joy is contagious, Jennifer. The whole arena is smiling when I'm smiling.
Oh, well done, MP. Thanks so much.
Oh, man, appreciate you.
Over to you, B.A.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Oh, it's
Yeah. Frank.
There we go. All right. I can't believe I'm asking you this, but your mom's had some pretty strong words of late for people on social media who've criticized you. And I got to know, is it embarrassing for you to have to talk about that and to know that your teammates are going to be asked about that? Moms, am I right?
Ain't nothing embarrassing about my mom, bro. Like, for real, that woman raised me. And my teammates, they're fine too. But you should do your job and you should talk to them about hoops. Then we wouldn't even be here with this issue.
Okay, so MP thinks mom is an issue. Got it. Thank you, MP.
Hey, as much as I would like to answer more questions, I don't have the time, but thank you all.
Okay.
That's
You know, they're good. We waited 2 hours for him to come for 10 minutes. That's great.
What game are you guys? Excuse me?
Thanks again, everybody.
can shoot from outside the gym as a lockdown defender. I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, that kid is no doubt.
Like our G League team to do more driving. I don't know. I don't trust his ankle getting better perimeter looks. Secondary to get the defense.
Thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
Oh yeah?
Also pick 3 destinations and then pick some of the best ones.
I got risky. Yeah, MP.